Foreign people often say Japanese are shy, but when we Japanese hear it, we feel something's not quite right. We love going drinking with friends, being crazy at festivals, and smiling and making the peace sign when we take photos. Even though we don't know why do it. We do it automatically. If we were shy, we would never do the peace sign in public. So today, we'll talk about 3 reasons why Japanese are not shy. Welcome to the Japan Report. I am Meshida, and he is a comedian and researcher of Japanese people, Ken Suzuki.
Hello, I'm Ken Suzuki. I think any Japanese people studying English should watch English stand-up comedy because we get to laugh 3 times at one joke. First, when we hear the joke, we laugh. Next, when a native English-speaking friend explains the joke, we laugh. Then, after we get back home, we Google it and finally understand the joke. That's when we have a real belly laugh.
So, I suppose any foreigners watching this will also laugh 3 times. First, at our accents, then at YouTube's automatic subtitles, then finally at our faces.
Meshida-san, they can't laugh at all because they don't know what we are saying. Your English pronunciation is especially terrible, like that of a foreigner's Japanese. I'm sorry, foreign viewers.
Ken-san, not viewers. Viewers.
Viewers.
Viewers.
Viewers.
Hold on, let's ask Lai. She's our amazing proofreader and our wonderful English teacher. Lai, whose pronunciation is correct?
Yeah, no. For the last f***ing time, it's viewers. Viewers.
White bitch.
She's a terrible English teacher. That's why our English is like this. Anyway, today's theme is this.
I looked up the word shy in English, and the Cambridge Dictionary said nervous and uncomfortable with other people.
I think we are not nervous and shy with other Japanese people.
Yes, we are nervous and uncomfortable with foreigners.
Now, I finally understand why foreigners all think Japanese are shy.
You know, we Japanese turn on the shy switch in front of foreigners.
Ken-san, that's you. You are always silent in front of foreigners. You are a typical Japanese, but you are a comedian and your job is entertaining foreign audiences. Is this part of your humiliation kink?
Meshida-san, screw you. I'm not shy. I just hate foreigners.
Seriously, foreigners regard us as shy, but I'm not convinced. I understand our Japanese behavior looks like we are not good around people, but the reason is not only our shyness.
Yes, we Japanese usually think of others first and don't push ourselves forward. Then foreigners misunderstand and think that behavior comes from shyness.
So, they labeled us as shy folk.
For the same reason, we Japanese see Americans as noisy, even though they are just assertive.
We always just try to act mature and adult-like, but to foreigners, all our actions seem to stem from shyness.
For example, we think the spirit of giving way to each other is very important. So we think it's rude to express our opinion too directly in public. And if someone praises our work, we are never proud. We just reply, "No, I can't take the credit. Everyone else helped me a lot. So it was a group effort."
We think acting humbly is the most beautiful thing, and we always try to avoid arguing or expressing conflicting opinions.
In our society, sympathizing. In our society, sympathizing with others is the most important skill.
Some call it peer pressure.
From my Japanese point of view, we just try to act like grown-ups, but foreigners think it's all because we are shy.
I think foreigners, especially white people, seem to think they are the center of the world and the standard to compare against. And if they find people who act differently, they think it's weird.
But to us, we are not shy. Foreigners are just forward. By the way, in Japan, foreigners means Americans. Japan is an island and immigrants make up just 2%. So 98% of the residents in Japan are Japanese. So Japan is basically a monoracial country.
Therefore, Japanese people have a strong ethnic consciousness. We call foreigners gaijin. In Japanese, gaijin literally means people who come from outside.
And we consider gaijin to be a different species.
I know, foreigners seem to perceive Japanese as weird. But to be honest, we think of foreigners as life from another planet.
They can't speak our language and don't know about etiquette.
We cannot understand their behavior. It's super weird. They hug people upon first meeting them, and they talk loudly in public places. They suddenly talk to strangers and greet waiters with a hi and a smile.
What is so surprising is they never wash their ass after shitting. We can't understand that behavior at all.
And Europeans have a very strange custom. It's called holidays. Apparently, it's when you take time off work. In Japan, we only take time off work when we have been fired.
Imagine if you are living in a monoracial village. Suddenly, a white alien appeared and complained about your traditions, customs, and lifestyle. Then they try to force you to accept an alien's lifestyle. It's difficult for us to open our minds to white aliens. Even if we try to explain our thoughts, they would just say it's weird. As a result, we Japanese make a wall of tatemae for foreigners.
Foreigners who come from abroad think Japanese are shy. But to be honest, we are not shy.
We are just introverted, modest, and xenophobic. The third reason is the language barrier. We can't speak English and we can't communicate with foreigners.
As you already know, in Japan, 98% of the residents are Japanese, and we have a big domestic market. So we don't need to speak English to live. As a result, we don't study English seriously.
For us, English is not a language, it's a subject. We just study it before we have a test. Then, after the test, we forget everything. The same as history.
Some Japanese people try to learn English after graduating. They spend a lot of money and go to a language school.
But They are so busy and don't have enough time to go to class. Eventually, they just go to the language school once a week and attend a 1-hour conversation class. Every lesson is mostly spent reviewing their last class. So they never improve and quit. Like Meshida-san.
Ken-san, shut the fuck up. As a result, they can speak only one sentence in perfect English. That's it. Sorry. I cannot speak English at all.
I want to ask foreigners who stereotype Japanese as shy. If you joined a group of Japanese people in the pub and you couldn't speak Japanese, what would you do? You definitely wouldn't say anything and would just smile weirdly while others are speaking, like we Japanese normally do.
Yes, we are not shy. We just cannot speak English.
Meshida-san, that's the reason why my foreign comedian friends regard me as a weird Japanese man. Actually, I can't understand their fucking fluent English. I don't know how to talk with them.
Ken-san, don't worry. Not only foreigners, but also your Japanese friends think of you as a weird middle-aged man. It's not a language problem. It's your personality.
Meshida-san, shut the fuck up.